Hi everybody, Monica here. Welcome back to your 5-minute therapy for today. So I'm so excited you're here and watching. Drop me some comments, please. Always, I'm here to hear your voice. So last week, I spoke about the 4 ways to connect with our body. Right? There were 4 ways to connect with our body. I hope you watched it. Drop me questions about it in the comments. If you need more guidance, reach out, okay? DM me and I will guide you through that, because this is something important. And I didn't really talk about why it is important and why am I teaching that. And okay, because actually connecting with our body is number 1 way to help with things that we are struggling with. And let me tell you, because there is a statistics that is actually really scary. Over 20% of Americans actually suffer from chronic pain. 20 to 30% of people all over the world suffer from chronic pain. So it's like every 4th person you meet anywhere, in the shopping mall, in the street, at work, maybe in your home, maybe you, is suffering from chronic pain. And I'll tell you, it's not just chronic pain. It is depression, anxiety. It is lack of energy, exhaustion. It is addictions, cravings, inability to lose weight if we feel like the weight that we have is unhealthy, inability to move, to enjoy life and to be in service, right? So that life is really not so exciting. I don't want that life for you. This is why I'm here. So basically, why connecting with our body is so important. Well, I talk about it at length in my workshops, but I wanted to say very briefly, we are taught at school, in the medical doctor, on television, that our body is a machine, that we have to inject it with things, that we have to fix it, that we have to improve it, pour medication into it, pour supplements because it doesn't have enough. How is it helping? Well, let me tell you again, 20% of Americans suffer from chronic pain. 20 to 30 people in the entire world suffer from chronic pain. This image, this story about the body is not working. So how do we help it? How do we help pain? Well, you've probably tried medication issues. Maybe you've had surgeries. Maybe you know people who've tried forever going to therapists, to your physical therapy, to doing different exercises, just really trying to fix it. And it's not working. So what I want to tell you is that it's not working because we're not connecting into our body. We're not asking our body for guidance. Our body is perfect as it is. It was created to be alive, to sustain life, to sustain our spirit. That cannot be existing. We cannot do anything in the world without our physical body, something that we can touch, right? So I want to go back to those practices, because those are very, very simple and easy practices, the 4 of them. And I want you to rewatch that live from last Sunday, okay? And it's like my little ceremony. How do we connect in the body? All right, on Sunday today. So I want you to go back there and go through all those 4 practices. Again, if you have questions, drop me comments. I guided you through them briefly, and then I asked you to actually pick one and do it every day for a week. So how is it going? Okay, so let me know. And today I want to go back and I want to actually pick one of those practices that is very, very simple. If you haven't watched the live last Sunday, it is breathing. Okay, so I'm going to guide you for 2 minutes, because this is a 5-minute therapy, right? So I want you to do it at home for 5 minutes, but I'm going to guide you really briefly with some guidance on how to breathe in the way that actually connects us with our body. And then I'm going to give you an action step to do this week. Sounds okay? I hope so. So let's think about it. Oftentimes clients come to me and I ask them to breathe deeply, and it seems like they're really forcing their breath. Maybe they've learned diaphragmatic breathing, when you like have to breathe to your diaphragm, or maybe they just breathing really hard into the chest, or maybe it's belly breathing. They just focus like, I'm just going to expand my belly and I'm struggling through it. Or maybe they don't breathe at all because the body is so constricted and tight that it doesn't allow the air to come in. So either way, it's not really ideal for our body to come online and start connecting with us. The body, again, becomes an object, something that we're fixing with breath. Maybe not medication at this time, but we're fixing it with breath. And I love all the breath work stuff. I love all those different techniques that are out there. They're very useful. But from my fascia release perspective, from our 5-minute therapy perspective, I want to teach you something different. So if you're sitting or laying down, it would be nice to lay down. I want you just to relax and just feel your whole body. Yeah. You can just kind of sigh and let some air out. You can actually take a deep breath. Expand your body just to move it a little bit, okay? If you're sitting, you can actually move your arms a little bit too, or wiggle if you're laying down. Don't just make it like you're in a coffin, because we're alive. We're here to move, right? So what I want you to do is just close your eyes for a minute and imagine or see or feel inside your body the boundaries of your skin. And now imagine that you allowing or inviting the breath really slowly and gently, without forcing, to come into your body, and imagine or feel that air spreading, that oxygen spreading all the way into the or all the way throughout the boundaries of your skin. So imagine like maybe you like have wrinkles and those wrinkles are expanding, and your whole body is expanding. You can see it in your mind's eye, your imagination. Imagination is a powerful tool. It's a healing tool. Visualization, imagination actually helps us heal. You just imagine that breath coming through your body, reaching all the boundaries of your skin and letting all the wrinkles to expand, like you smoothing out your skin. And try that for a few times without thinking about it, without actually trying to put the breath anywhere. Just allowing the breath to naturally reach different places. And as you're breathing, I want you to ask yourself, what am I feeling? What am I feeling? And then breathe out without thinking. And I'm going to ask you to actually do this practice for 5 minutes today and for next week. That's my challenge. And simply just breathing that way without thinking about the breath, but allowing the breath to become more expansive as you go, imagining that skin opening up. And make it pleasurable. And just ask yourself several times, what am I feeling? And so you're going to have your alarm set, okay? And once you're done, what I'm going to ask you to do is simply take a piece of paper and just write down different things that you got, different answers. I was feeling light, expansive. I was feeling tight. I was in pain. My knee was painful and it was uncomfortable. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just write it down, okay? And I want you to not think about it. Just write the first thing that comes to mind that you experienced, okay? Even if it's just one thing, even if it's nothing, then just write nothing. Because that may be numbness, that may be that you don't feel, and we want to know that. We have to start by knowing ourselves to actually make any changes. So this practice is so extremely simple, but don't be deceived, because simple works with the body. Complicated doesn't work with the body. We have all those incredibly complicated, complex, amazing machines that are helping us with medical care. And I'm not discarding that. Sometimes we truly need it. We need surgery. We need to get an MRI. I encourage a lot of my clients to actually do that if there is a need. But Remember, 20 to 30% of people all around the world are suffering from chronic pain. So how is it helping that we're relying so much on just the technology outside of our body? How about we awaken the technology inside of our body? Okay, so this is the practice for this week, just breathing and asking yourself, what am I feeling? And then write it down. So do it for every day for 5 minutes. And I want you to comment and tell me in the comments, what did you like about what I presented today? Okay, what did you like about it? I want to know. So have a beautiful Sunday, have a beautiful week, and we'll talk again soon.